Howdy. Last night I saw Exit Through the Gift Shop, and I loved it. Right off the bat, I'm giving it a 9. And I have a feeling it might grow on me. You know, I don't like to hand out 10s, but this is definitely a 9, and maybe even a 9.5 right off the bat. I'm saying that mainly because I'm still actively thinking about it. Saw it last night, slept on it, and I'm still pumped. You know, I'm still jazzed, still thinking about it. It's basically a documentary about street art, in a nutshell. Documentary about street art. It's happened, you know, I mean, it's about a lot of other things as well. It follows Terry Giuretta. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. Terry Giuretta. He becomes obsessed with filming, just whatever, and then he starts to film his cousin, who is a street artist. And there he starts this obsession with street art. And he films everything he sees. And he sees a lot of street art being made. So he just happens to be there. And he's trying to get the big get for that medium, who is Banksy. So he finally tracks down Banksy, films him for a while, and then I suppose Banksy gets bored and then starts filming him because Banksy says he's more interesting, Terry Giuretta. And then the rest of the film becomes kind of a profile of Terry Giuretta. This is kind of a must-see because it's very hard to describe in terms of how you experience it. I mean, I know that's kind of weird, but the film tries to live up to the street art mission statement. You know, I wish there was a better way of me to put that. The ideals of street art. It tries to live up to that too. And I'm almost wondering if this isn't like the big picture, the long game of one of Banksy's art pieces. I don't know if he has made this man into one of his works of art. And I don't know if he set out to do that or if it just came about that way. But there's something going on here. There's just something that you can't pin down. You know, you try and figure it out and it just seems to lose you. Normally, you don't want to see documentaries many times, or you don't really leave a documentary and go, whoa, I can't wait to see that again. I think in my collection, I think I only have one documentary, and that's Roger and Me. Roger and Me is one of the only documentaries I can watch multiple times. That and a couple of the Errol Morris films, namely Fast, Cheap, and Out of Control. Exit Through the Gift Shop demands repeat viewings. I can't wait to see it again because I think, now that I know the big picture, I think I'll be able to pick out clues or just little things, hints, earlier in the film. Again, I want to see it today. I mean, I saw it last night and I want to see it again. So that's, I mean, and it's a great film. I mean, again, a 9.5. But again, I think this is gonna grow on me because I just can't stop thinking about it. It also, well, I mean, you get to see some amazing art. You get to see some amazing art in this film. Art that is not around, or is kind of meant not to be around for a while. So it's good that it's documented and you get to see it because, in the real world it's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. So it's important, I think, for that reason. So you get to see some amazing artwork from the leaders of the street art movement. You also get to see a little slice of life in Los Angeles. It is very much an LA movie. It feels like it, at least. Even though Banksy is British and half of the film takes place in Europe, half of the film takes place in Los Angeles. And you really get a sense of the Los Angeles bohemian lifestyle, which, is privileged because you have to be exceedingly wealthy to be a Los Angeles bohemian. So you get to see a lot of celebrities. A lot of celebrities are in the film just by chance. Like, they're recording in a clothing store and Beck is trying on some clothes. So you get to see Beck. They don't interview him at all, but he's just there trying on clothes. So that's what I'm talking about. You get to see this side of Los Angeles that very few people get to see. So it's very interesting, I think, for that reason too. The movie's great. I have no doubt that it'll be nominated for Best Documentary. I mean, it's not like it's about starving children or something like that, so it might not win Best Documentary, but I don't see how a better documentary will come out this year. And it's one of the better films of the year. It's just gotta be. Again, it's like a piece of art itself. I mean, I guess all film is, but this is like really trying to work on multiple levels, and it succeeds. Again, day after, still thinking about it a lot. Like, still trying to figure out what was that? What was that? And I immediately want to see it again. I wish I could afford to go see it tonight, but I've got to see other stuff. So that's Exit to the Gift Shop. It's getting a bigger release across the nation and the world. I can't recommend it more. You got to check it out. You got to check it out. Hopefully it'll come to your town. It should. And if not, rent it right away when it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray. Great film. It's sticking with me. Works on many levels. It's Exit to the Gift Shop. It's a 9, maybe even a 9.5, but I'm going to go for 9 because I don't like the 0.5 stuff. So it's a solid 9. Exit to the Gift Shop. Must see. Thanks.